Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So it is currently 3:58 at night. I've been coding for 14 hours straight, and because this is the only time I'm going to find free in the next few days, I'm going to record my 20,000 subscriber video. Yeah, the channel, by the time you've seen this, will have hit 20,000. Currently it's 19,950... 50 what? 50, yeah, I'm 50. So, yes, the channel has, by this point, reached 20k subs. And, yeah, I just thought I'd make a video to say, first of all, thank you to everyone who has been, well, maybe delusional enough to stay around for this long. I really appreciate it. It's kind of, well, when I started this, I just sort of thought, oh, God, I needed some sort of outlet. I need something to do. I'm bored stiff. I love playing World of Warcraft, so let's make a thing out of it. And now that thing has turned into, like, a thing that is kind of successful. Which is nice for a change because I keep on setting myself lofty goals, or at least I kept on setting myself lofty goals, and not particularly reaching them, kind of the way you do, and well, the way that I know I always did anyway. And just to have things actually work out for once is really cool and nice. So thank you, because it's really you lot being here that's made all of that happen. In terms of the future and what's going to go on with the channel, well, pretty much what's going on now will continue, just that once I'm done with all this university work, which should be done on Wednesday, it's currently Sunday night / Monday morning, once that's done, I'll be returning to the regular schedule of things, with all the Warlords of Draenor news coming out, and then just any other videos I can slip in, so maybe a few transmog guides. I do have a lore video that's kind of prepped and waiting. I'm not too sure exactly when you'll see that, but that will exist, hopefully at some point. Which will be good. It's on Galacrond, the big dragon dude. So, yeah, that's nice. In terms of just spicing up the channel in general, though, kind of want to have a variation of things as we go forward. I think that's really the way things have been. Warcraft Daily is actually something that's kind of taken the back burner, and it's just because the format of Warcraft Daily is really good for covering a whole bunch of small topics. But Warlords of Draenor news usually comes in the form of a blog post, which I then get to talk about. So that's why Warcraft Daily's been a little bit on the back burner recently. Look, once sort of news frees up and that kind of thing, you'll be getting Warcraft Dailies every day, just like you're used to. So yeah, in terms of other things, just in terms of how happy I am with the channel's growth and all that, it's taken a year and a month to hit 20,000. I'm really happy with that. Maybe it's, well, just over a year and a month, but that really is something that I'm extremely happy about. I didn't think it would be anywhere near that fast. And yeah, I think the main growth, was back at BlizzCon and then all the guide videos. I'm sure that most of the people that know the channel, or at least are watching this video right now, are here because of the Timeless Isle guide, which got 116,000 views, or the BlizzCon coverage, or the speculation, or all that stuff. And that's really when channels like this grow. Pro tip for other people doing YouTube: your channel doesn't really grow unless there's buzz. So there needs to be buzz around Warcraft, like BlizzCon, a new patch, stuff like that. And I expect the channel, we'll just keep on trucking the way we have been. It'll be great. But hopefully once the Warlords of Draenor Alpha comes out, things will go swimmingly. I plan on diving headfirst into that. Now hopefully the Alpha comes out after my exams. I've got exams in, let's see, today's the 5th of May, technically because it's Monday. I've got exams in 23 days, so hopefully the Warlords of Draenor Alpha doesn't screw them up too much. But yeah, I just can't wait for the alpha. It's been weird, I've basically been on edge for the last month, waiting for the alpha to drop at any moment, because they release the notes, we just, the press have access, the alpha codes to outside Blizzard employees, they aren't there yet, so we'll get it at some point, and when that happens, you will find a ridiculous amount of videos on the channel, hopefully, unless I've keeled over and died, in which case you'll still find a ridiculous amount of videos, but they'll suddenly stop at some point, and there'll be no more, because I'll be slowly decomposing behind a chair. So, with all that, things that I should talk about. Alright, so right after I said that, I completely lost my train of thought. Anyway, what I was going to talk about was the whole camera setup that you're currently watching me through. First of all, it is currently 4 AM. The actual light in my room isn't working, and I'm illuminating myself via, screen A, screen B, my laptop screen, and a shitty desk lamp. But the problem is that the desk lamp is actually giving off orange light. Now, orange light is terrible for SLRs. It's really bad. Really bad. It's just the various ways in which they perform it screws it up, it gives you a more noisy image. So this really isn't indicative of the actual quality And also I just haven't had time to fully, get my focusing settings right and manually set up the camera. And my tripod's a few centimeters too tall, really, for where it is at the minute. So I've got lots of stuff to set up. I need to get a better mic set up as well, but that'll all be coming at some point. And in terms of like future channel plans and how this camera could integrate into them, well, other than bringing back the face cam for Q&As and maybe the odd video in which it for some reason deems my face, it's not really going to change the main channel too much. But what it does do is it gives me some breadth in terms of what I can do. There's often lots to talk about during the weekdays about World of Warcraft, and that's great. It gives me a lot to do. But when the weekends come, there's not much news going on. There's only so much lore video or so much transmog or mount guide that you can do before you get just a little bit sick of it, and you can't burn out as a YouTuber. So it's just more breadth of videos to do, and that's the great thing about the camera. Now, in terms of making a second channel, I think there's one or two people who are kind of concerned that I would make a second channel based on this camera and like just vlogish stuff and then dive like headfirst into that. No, like my plan is absolutely this channel that you're watching right now is always the main thing, always. The only reason I'd maybe like to do a second channel with just little videos like this is because sometimes it's just, I don't know, nice to speak your mind about various topics and things and stuff, and it doesn't have to be strictly related to World of Warcraft, but it's the kind of thing where when I start doing a channel like that, I'll have a camera, I'll have a microphone attached to the camera, I hit the go button, I record the thing, and then hit the upload button, and I'm good. Whereas right now, I've got it like running through my USB mic here, and before I did the video, I had to clap so that I could sync the audio up and all this other shit, basically. So that won't happen anymore, and that's how a second channel is not going to affect this one in any way, but it will allow me to make one or two more interesting videos that don't take away from anything else, and that's really that's the deal with the camera. And I am kind of conscious that this is, like, it is the 20k sub video, but look, it's just an excuse for me to ramble at the camera and talk to you guys in more of a one-to-one manner, which is cool, and something I don't get to do that often apart from 2 days ago when I did it because I needed to make an update to explain why videos wouldn't be coming in thick and fast. But apart from that, that's why I've decided to just do it in this way. I think a lot of people think, oh, 20,000 subscribers, I better make a video to celebrate myself. It's not my style. It's not my style. I'd rather just make a quick little personal video saying, hey guys, thank you, have a bit of a chat, rather than just being all like self-important and celebrating myself, you know? That's just the way I roll, I suppose. Anyway, this has gone over quite long enough, and honestly, I've got to get up at 9 a.m. It's 4 a.m. now, and once I get up at 9, I'm gonna have to code for another 12 to 14 hours straight, because thankfully, 3 of the people on our team of 7 have decided not to do any work at all, and now it is all down to me and this other guy, and there's 2 people who are doing documentation. I'm not blinking because I'm livid, and there's 2 people doing documentation, but the actual code of the project, the vast majority, lion's share of the work, is going to be me and Thomas, which is great. So, yeah, before I have a mental breakdown during my 20,000 subscriber video, I'm going to go to bed so that I can get this project done by Wednesday and get back to normality. Thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you very much for sticking with the channel. I really appreciate it. You guys doing what you do and just watching those videos, hitting that like button, all those things, they really add up, and they're what has allowed like all this YouTube stuff to happen. And I just can't wait until the summer comes and I can get in the alpha and just bring you guys hopefully the best coverage in the internet. That's my goal. Of course, this is going to be one of those lofty goals that I talked about earlier that I never really achieve. But hey, aim really far. Don't get there, but at least, throw pretty far as well. So hopefully it'll turn out well. Anyway, that's really it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.